Today, we are talking about 4 different possible in-service distributions from our good old friends at Secure 2.0.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
We recently did a video on in-service distributions and the ways some people can take money out of their 401k plan. This is an extension to that video where we are going to talk about the 4 new Secure 2.0 rules when it comes to in-service distributions.
Okie dokie. The first one, and this is going to be very important because of the storms that have just been hitting the American Southeast, are emergency expenses. This is a new in-service distribution feature that will allow people to take out, this is a nominal amount of money, withdrawals for emergency expenses regardless of your age. All right, this one, you get to decide what the emergency is. The second in-service distribution is for areas within a federally declared disaster area. This is very important now as the American Southeast has just had 2 major hurricanes. And I'm not sure how many states have been declared federally declared disaster area. But if you're in there and the plan allows for it, the advantage here is that $22,000 can be withdrawn from your plan. And if you're under age 59 and a half, you're not paying the excise tax. Okay, these things are still taxable events, but the money can be taken out if you're living inside a federally declared disaster area. Also, I don't have the limits right in front of me, but the plans can also allow for higher loan limits in order to help, again, with federally declared disaster area. Number 3 is a terminal illness. This one, this is an in-service distribution for somebody who has been diagnosed with a terminal illness. In other words, you're not expected to live for more than 7 years. From the doctor's note, I'm sorry, I'm not making this up. This is the way Secure 2.0 is written, all right? This is obviously not something where the employee can self-certify. Again, there's specific wording on what the doctor needs to say is likely to happen within a certain time frame. This terminal illness withdrawal has a funny, I don't know what other word to use for it, provision, in that it's one of the withdrawals that can be repaid within 3 years. Yeah, Filippo's getting the right idea. So yes, if somebody's going to die within 7 years, they're allowed to take a distribution based on this.
But if they make it
but if they don't,
3 years.
But they can also then pay it back within 3 years, all right? And it becomes a non-taxable event, okay? Yes, this is why we refer to Secure 2.0 politely as the gift that keeps on giving. And this is when you remember that the word gift in German means poison. New distribution option number 4, we are not classifying this as an in-service distribution, as we found out when we were processing our first one. You did not need to be employed for this one. If an employee is claiming domestic abuse, they're allowed to take a in-service distribution that is not subject to the 10% excise tax penalty. Again, it's still taxable, all right? But if the person making the declaration is under age 59 and a half when they're making the withdrawal, it's not subject to the 10% excise tax. This one is where an employee can self-certify that this situation is going on, all right?
I heard somebody say they were worrying that on this one, people might be taking withdrawals before a divorce happens, when usually, it's one way. Don't you all feel abused before you get divorced?
I wouldn't know. Do you? Why are you saying it this way?
Not everything's about you.
Oh, it's not. Okay. All right.
But actually, since you're self-certifying,
yes,
you could be like, I'm having a really bad time, so I'm going to take this, and then
right.
Happens. Divorce usually you want to shut down any distributions before a divorce in order to maintain the money so it gets split up correctly.
So you're bringing up 3 different things going on here.
Well,
okay?
Why not?
Why not? Let's see if I can remember all of them. All right. This video is aimed at employees because this is an employee benefit. However, our focus as ERISA retirement plan compliance consultants is usually the plan sponsor. They're our client. Okay. So what that means is why we look at the employer's focus is that because this is an employee self-certification issue, from the plan sponsor's point of view, it doesn't matter. From the employee's point of view, what they are certifying is that this distribution is...
This is a valid distribution.
This is a valid distribution. Thank you very much. This is a valid distribution. The personal situation meets the requirements for this employee to make this distribution and not pay the 10% excise tax. Okay? So if this turns out to not be the case, this doesn't blow back on the employer. This becomes a personal tax situation for the employee.
So if you want to watch our last in-service distribution video, click here.
Thanks for watching. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Please, we love it when you leave a comment. All right? Tell your friends and neighbors about us. And if you've got a specific question, please email us directly at sales@hunterbenefits.com, and we'll do our best to take care of it. Don't forget to keep those cards and letters coming.
Toodaloo.